This is David Diengender from Madman.TV. I'm here at the workout for the Natasha Jonas Lauren Price fight, which is going to take place on Friday. And I'm here with former Taekwondo champion, now turned, hopefully, or what we're going to say now, presenter.
Yes, definitely. Manifest it.
I love it. Bianca Cook, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for speaking to me.
Lovely.
What an event, what a show.
What a show indeed. And before we talk a bit more, about your career and everything, I want to talk a bit more about the show because you've got a fellow Scouser in Natasha Jonas headlining on Friday at the Royal Albert Hall. First of all, how pleased are you to see a fellow Scouser headlining at the Royal Albert Hall? And how important is it for, Scouse boxing to see someone like that at that stage?
No, it's unbelievable what a card it is to have an all-female card. Boxing event is incredible itself, but to have a Scouser on there, Scousers always support each other and support their own. So what a show to be on, and I wish her all the best on Friday, and I know she'll go out there and show the world what she's got.
Absolutely, and obviously, Natasha Jonas won her last fight in Liverpool,
yes.
And obviously she's got this fight coming up and things like that. Really, have you, when you see someone like Natasha Jonas on that sort of stage and that, would you say it's sort of awe-inspiring and inspiring to see someone like that reach at that level? And how far, or how much more can she would you say, give to the sport of boxing?
She's given her whole life, her whole years of the sport. This is why she's in this position now. She's inspired generation after generation, and she's doing that again this Friday in the Royal Albert Hall, and it'll be a show to remember and a show to watch, and history, like we said, and an iconic event in the Royal Albert Hall. So she's going to go out there and show the world what she's got, and like I said before, all the Scousers are behind her and supporting her all the way. And
obviously we had a few Scousers, especially at her homecoming, be there for the fight. If it was to be her last fight in Liverpool, how much of an impact she had in boxing in Liverpool, would you say?
Oh, unbelievable. She's known. She's a Scout sensation, and she'll always will be, no matter what. But don't write it off too yet. She's still got this fight on Friday, and you never know, she could have some more.
Could have some more as well. And there's talks, obviously we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, there's talks of, Katie Taylor as well. If she was to get through on Friday and fight Katie Taylor, how big would that fight be? Oh,
it'd be massive, but I think right now she's probably just concentrating on that fight on Friday, because she's got a tough opponent in front of her, Lauren Price. So let's do one fight at a time first.
Absolutely, and obviously we want to talk a bit more about the rest of the card as well. You got, other, talented fighters as well. You got Caroline Dubois on the card. You got Karis Acting as well on the card as well, and you got Cindy Gomba on the card as well. I want to talk a bit more about, the other fighters on the card that you're most looking forward to seeing as well.
All the female fighters that we've got, it's a spectacular lineup, like we said before. Each fight, I think, is well matched up as well, so it could go either way, both sides. But we're going to have a spectacular night from start to finish, and that's what everyone's been waiting to see.
Absolutely. Is there a fight in particular that you're looking forward to, or is it just all the fights?
All of them, every single one from start to finish.
So you can't pick one?
No.
But does it just show you how good this card is sometimes?
Yes, definitely, how big the event is and how bright it is. So it's going to be one to watch, and I can't wait to see it.
And obviously yourself, former Taekwondo champion as well, former Team GB Taekwondo as well. In terms of when you're preparing for any fight, from your experiences in Taekwondo, how important is it to sort of stay locked in on the opponent that you're sort of taking on?
Yeah, you've got to make sure you're prepared well, you're ready, anything can happen, but just know your plan, your game plan, and obviously go out there with confidence and believe which plan that you're going to do to deliver on the day, because you've got no control of the opponent in front of you, but obviously everyone learns and adapts to who they have got to fight. So it'll be a good fight, everyone knows what they're doing, everyone's ready, prepared, and the athletes can't wait to just go out there and compete and fight.
And in terms of making weight as well, we know the sacrifices fighters have to make in order to make weight and things like that, really. In terms of that as well, how challenging can that be sometimes for any fighter in any discipline to sort of get that right? Yeah,
I think it's a tough part which people don't really see, how important it is, the nutrition behind it, and how much people have to do to lose some weight. So but that's only part of the show. Everyone just waits for the fight, but it is a big part and a big step, and if you don't get it right, it can affect you on the night that you fight. So, but everyone knows what to do, and everyone's gone through their nutrition and everything, so everyone's ready to go.
Absolutely. And I want to talk a bit more about your sort of career now that you sort of finished Taekwondo and everything else like that. When we look back at your career in Taekwondo, like, what would you say has been like the highlight, or has been some of the things that you sort of enjoyed from your time in Taekwondo?
Probably winning, training, becoming three-time world champion, double Olympic medalist, and all them kind of things. So yeah, it's a great journey, a great time, and obviously you can't beat winning, can you? So.
And you talk about being in the Olympics as well. For any Taekwondo, for anybody doing Taekwondo, if anybody like in any Olympic discipline, like, what was it like actually being at the Olympics?
It was amazing. It's so special. The Olympics is only every 4 years, don't forget. And for it to come round and be able to represent your country and come away with a medal is a memory I'll always remember and never forget. So what a journey to do, and I'm lucky that I've been able to do that twice.
And do you miss it? Do you miss it, or is it just a case of you just put it to one side now?
No, obviously every day I do, but it'll always be a part, but hopefully I can do bigger and better things now.
Absolutely. And speaking of bigger and better things, you're now with, going to want to do stuff with presenting now with Sky Sports and everything else like that. What has prompted you to get part in terms of being in front of the camera?
I like to talk, I don't shut up, so I think this is the right time to do it and get it to good use.
Absolutely. And when you sort of said you like to talk and things like that, really, do you sort of think these days it's like, obviously every presenter has to sort of be able to be confident in front of the camera, but was it that part that sort of made it appealing to you in particular?
Yeah, maybe it does definitely help if you're confident speaking in front of the camera. Obviously there is other aspects people are better at, and you've got to be patient as well, you've got to be able to listen. But hopefully I can learn as much as I can and get as much experience if I can, and become into a bigger and better presenter for the future. So, but yeah, it's a great opportunity now, and hopefully I can do a little bit more.